African volcanoes that are not well known, the Diamond Craters Volcanic Field, and it's just west of Boise, Idaho, where we've had the recent quake swarm that started with a 6.5 magnitude in Craters of the Moon. And this is what I want to get into because I'd like to know what's going on there. This is in the Cascades area, and this is by USGS Volcano Hazards Program, Cascades Volcano Observatory information. It's in Harney County, Oregon, and it's a volcanic field of basalt. Most recent eruptions were 7,790 to 7,320 years ago. Nearby towns are Diamond, New Princeton, and Burns. That's why it's called Diamond Craters, not because it spouts diamonds, like we have kimberlite volcanoes of Kansas that spout diamonds and are very explosive, but it's because it's close to the town of Diamond, Oregon. So the Diamond Craters is a basalt lava field covering about 26 square miles, 70 square kilometers in southeastern Oregon. The lava flows are associate tephra, about half a cubic mile, and in total were erupted somewhere between 7,790 to 7,320 years ago. Of course, this all has to do with the core samples that they found. That's how they measure them. The Diamond Craters lava field is unique among young basalt fields in Oregon because of its eruptive progression. An early eruptive phase was typically enough, beginning with lava flows fed from a certain fissure or vent, and at some point magma was injected into the shallow subsurface, which caused the lava field to arch up as much as 500 feet, creating 6 elongated dome-shaped structures. And this is what we have, these little domes that you see in the picture, these dome-shaped, weird-looking structures from the lava, causing it to arch up as much as 500 feet long. And the 6 elongated dome structures, the longest of these, Graben Dome, is about 1.5 kilometers wide, 3 kilometers long. That's nearly 2 miles long, 1 mile wide. It takes its name from the prominent 130-foot deep axial crack along its crest. The basaltic magma also intercepted shallow groundwater, which led to substantial hydrothermal explosions. These explosions shattered underlying volcanic and sedimentary rocks and then showered these fragments across the whole landscape. The resulting tephra blanket, as thick as 65 feet near the field's center crater complex, thins abruptly towards the margins of the lava field. One of the smaller explosion craters hosts a shallow pond. The coring of the pond, that is, they took core samples, the coring of the pond in the 1970s yielded a 50-foot thick sequence of sedimentary beds that dates back nearly 6,000 years, from which has come a rich history of the region's paleobotany and fluctuations in the water table elevation. And I'll leave a link below for you for this. Then there's a map you can go to. The map is, you can zoom in or zoom out, of course. And it's about 200 miles off the west coast. Pretty close to what I see. Not close, well, it's another 200 miles or so. 100 miles southwest of Boise, Idaho. That's where we had the equator swarm. We're still having quake swarms there even today. I'll leave links below for you for this. Thank you for your support. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.